brought to you by oneaauto.com, your source for quality parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of oneaauto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to be working with our 2001 Ford Ranger. We're going to show you how to remove and replace your spark plugs and wires. This particular one is a 4-liter, but this process is going to be very similar on most engines. If you like this video, please click subscribe. We have a ton more information on this truck as well as many other makes and models. And if you want these parts for your vehicle, they're available from oneaauto.com. You can follow the link down in the description. Here are the items you'll need for this repair. We're going to start with cylinder 6, which is the driver's rear cylinder. Reach down and remove that spark plug wire. Pull that out of the way. We're using a 5/8 spark plug socket here. The difference is it's got this little rubber bushing on the inside that holds onto the porcelain of the plug and makes it easier to remove and install. Now it's pretty difficult to see these spark plugs because of their position into the motor. So we've put an extension on there with the socket to show you right about where it is. You should be able to reach down there and feel for it once you've removed the plug wire. The way I like to do this to keep everything in order is to remove the plug wires individually. So we just did the cylinder 6 spark plug. We'll remove the cylinder 6 plug wire. You might need a small flat blade screwdriver to open up this retainer. We can now remove that number 6 plug wire from the retainer and the wire itself. Now our old plug wire was the original plug wire from the factory, so it has the number 6 marked on it to designate that this is for cylinder 6 on the vehicle. Where new wire kits are made to fit a multitude of different vehicles, so we're going to have to match up our wire from our vehicle with one of the new wires from our kit. I like to separate them and lay them out so you can get an idea of which ones are shortest and longest. This number 6 looks like it's probably going to be our shortest wire, judging from the fact that it goes right from the coil straight down onto the plug. Our shortest wires here. Again, these are meant to be universal, so it is just a tad longer than our original wire, but that's all right. It's still going to go in just fine. Just in case you don't have any handy, this kit comes with a little tube of dielectric grease. So we'll put just a dab of that onto the connector here. We'll be sure to put just a little bit on the end of our spark plug as well to make sure that we get a good solid corrosion-free connection on our wire, as well as making sure it doesn't seize on there. So here we have our old spark plug that we removed from the vehicle and our new part from oneaauto.com. See, we have the same threads, same porcelain. We have the same connector on the end here. You can see how nice and clean our new one is. That nice full electrode on the end, whereas our old one has gotten kind of pointy. There's a bigger gap there from it being worn away. You can also see that we have some ashy buildup here. Looks like our engine might be running just a little bit lean. These new spark plugs are going to go in direct fit, just like our original equipment. Make sure that we get a full burn of our air-fuel mixture, restore all that power and efficiency back into our motor, and fix us up right. And again, we'll put just a little bit of that grease onto the end of our plug before we install it into the motor. Try to line the spark plug up by hand first, and we'll start to thread it in with the socket just on the end of an extension before we tighten it down with our ratchet. Install your new plug wire. Remember how it was routed through that retainer? We don't want to close that yet because we still have 2 more plugs and wires to do on this side. Locate the end of your spark plug. Install the wire until it clicks. Now we'll repeat these steps throughout the rest of the motor. The procedure we've just showed you on cylinder 6 is going to be the same for the remaining 5 plugs and wires. The only minor differences may be the combination of extensions and/or U-joints that you're going to need to use in order to properly access the plugs. Changing your spark plugs and wires regularly or as needed is a great way to make sure your engine stays burning fuel properly and running to the best of its ability.
Thanks for tuning in. We hope this video helped you out. Next time you need parts for your car, please visit 1aauto.com. Also check out our other helpful how-to as well as diagnosis videos.